Hey guys, it's Ashton.
And it's John. What is up, Slip Sandwiches? We're back in the reaction video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to
Top 10 crazy things that Elon Musk has done.
This is from the channel Most Amazing Top 10, no spaces. Go and subscribe, guys. If you guys like this video, this was a suggestion from Garland. Garland, thank you so much.
You fixed it?
Huh?
Because I missed a video?
Yeah, I fixed it. You guys can also suggest a video, or at least when next videos react to. Keep it under 10 minutes, so all you gotta do is click the link down below in the description, include the video link title and your email. That being said, let's go ahead and get to this video.
Elon Musk, founder of Tesla, SpaceX, and a whole bunch of other different companies. There doesn't seem to be a week that goes by these days without him being mentioned in the news somewhere. Usually it's because one of his companies is doing something big or innovative, but sometimes it's because Elon's eccentric side has been revealed, shall we say. If you want to create the massive successful empire that he's done, you have to have a big imagination like his, and perhaps be a little bit crazy, in a good way. My name is Danny Berg, and this is the top 10 crazy things Elon Musk has done. Starting off at number 10 now, we have making flamethrowers. Elon founded The Boring Company in 2016 as a personal hobby to solve traffic problems by just digging big holes for traffic to use. Now, as part of his funding,
I actually read somebody's comment on that, or a couple people's, and I actually think it's a good idea now that I kind of was a little bit more like
Educated?
Yeah.
But okay, so tell me then, what did you read that makes it more efficient to dig holes than fly, and how it's more cost efficient?
I don't think they said anything about that.
That's the most important part, is what's more realistic, you know, for cost efficiency. Yeah, we could dig holes, it's a great idea, but who's going to do it, how long is it going to take, and how much is it going to cost?
Yeah, I know, that part you are right. It'd be a lot more expensive to do this, but...
So we already have airplanes and drones that are allowed to carry stuff just as heavy as humans.
You'd have to read the comments, but they actually made a lot of sense.
Well, it does make a lot of sense, just not price-wise, because...
Right, money-wise, no.
That'd be way more expensive than just drone-powered stuff.
he sold Boring Company hats, and he said that if they sell out, he would then start selling flamethrowers. Yeah, the hats sold out, and so came the flamethrowers. They were priced at $500 each, and they shoot real fire.
That's cool.
Within just a few hours, they had made $3.5 million from them. So yeah, if you guys want to get rich, just sell flamethrowers, I guess. Don't know why I didn't think of that. At number 9 now, we have
awesome.
Paid for college by partying. It sounds crazy, right? But Elon Musk found a way to make ends meet while he was studying at college by throwing parties. You see, he lived with one other person in a 10-bedroom house, so they had a lot of room to throw house parties. Elon would then charge guests $5 each to get in. Elon wouldn't even drink at these parties. He would stay sober for the whole night so that he could keep an eye on everything that was happening. He ran it like a business, and it made him some pretty decent money for a college student. No hangout.
Well, I mean, to be honest, anybody who had a 10-bedroom house could have made some money off that, though. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, how did you even get a 10-bedroom house? Like, that's amazing.
Over the next day too. Moving on to number 8 now, we have the Hyperloop. Now at the moment, humans have 4 modes of long distance travel: planes, trains, automobiles, and boats. Elon has come up with a crazy sounding 5th one, the Hyperloop. The company's design involves
like a train,
passengers being in a pod and shot through sealed tubes at 600 miles per hour. The designers claim it would be immune to weather and would never ever crash. At the moment, it takes you about 6 hours to drive from LA to San Francisco. The first Hyperloop is being planned for that exact route and would make that journey just 30 minutes long. Imagine that. Next up at number 7 now, we have
Be good
Blastar.
for that kind of
In
stuff,
1984, at the age of 12, Elon coded a game called Blastar and got $500 for it when its code was published in a South African magazine. That's about the equivalent of $1,200 in today's money. In 2015, a Google engineer found the code and remade it in HTML5 so that everyone can now play it. That's right, you can now play this today. If you go to Blastar-1984.appspot.com, you can play the game that Elon created when he was just 12 years old.
That's crazy.
At number 6 now, we have the caffeine boost. Elon once said that when he was busy starting up his companies, he had so much work on his plate that he just had to try and stay awake, even though he should probably sleep. So he consumed a lot of caffeine. Every day he would drink 6 cans of Coke and several cups of coffee without fail. That's quite a lot of caffeine. My eye is starting to twitch just thinking about that. Next up at number 5 now we have saying AI could destroy us. This one depends on your views on the whole AI revolution. Some people think Elon is wrong on this, but other people totally agree. He's warned us that at the current rate of progress, artificial intelligence could become more powerful than humans and even lead to our own extinction. In an interview with Vanity Fair, he clarified that he doesn't think this will come in the form of some sort of Terminator-style robots, but rather a computer algorithm. If we give too much power to programs that dictate the way the world is run, what happens when something goes wrong? Will it be too late to stop it? Moving on to number 4 now, we have proposing to nuke Mars. In 2015, Elon Musk appeared.
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
On the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and when the topic of Mars came up, Elon said that we should nuke it. He didn't mean just for fun though. His whole idea is that by dropping nukes over the north and south poles of Mars, we can create pockets of intense nuclear fusion that would warm Mars up and turn frozen CO2 there into a gas form. This would help create a very basic atmosphere to help turn Mars into a more Earth-like planet for humans to live on. At number 3 now, we have owning a James Bond car. As a kid in South Africa, Elon Musk was fascinated by all the cool cars in the James Bond movies. One of his favorites was the Lotus Esprit submarine car. It featured in The Spy Who Loved Me and would transform into a submarine when it hit the water. In 2013, that exact car from the movie went up for auction and Elon bought it for $866,000. He said he was a little bit disappointed that it didn't actually turn into a submarine like in the movie, but that he's going to upgrade it himself to make it do that. Of course. Like you do. We'd all just do that. Coming in at number 2 now, we have inspiring Iron Man. Elon didn't actively do this one, he did it just by being himself. In 2007, Iron Man actor Robert Downey Jr. visited the SpaceX headquarters for a little bit of a tour. He said that as Elon showed him around the facility, he observed some of his accessible eccentricities. That's a kind of fancy way of saying he liked his moves. When Downey Jr. came to play Iron Man, he admitted that he did use some of Elon's characteristics as inspiration for the character. Elon even got a cameo in Iron Man 2, so I guess they're kind of even. And finally, at number 1 now, we have sending a car into space. This might be not only the craziest thing that Elon has done, it might be one of the craziest things that anyone has ever done. When SpaceX did their first full test launch of the Falcon Heavy rocket, they needed a weight to make all their calculations work on top of the rocket. Normally there would be cargo there or astronauts, but not this time. So Elon thought it would be a good idea to just send up one of his Tesla Roadsters there instead. Strapped into the passenger seat was a crash test dummy called Starman. The car and its driver will shoot past Mars and then continue to orbit the sun for potentially billions of years if it's not interrupted.
You see this guy in a car doing this.
That's pretty cool though.
What's more
pretty cool,
likely,
that's
though,
not a
is
waste
that
of
it will
money
be
that somebody can
salvaged
use.
and put into a museum in the distant future when space travel becomes normal for humans. And if it does, I'm sure we will have Elon Musk to thank for that at least a little bit. What factor do you find the most interesting about him? Do you guys want any more Elon Musk videos? Is Elon Musk watching this video? Almost certainly not. In the meantime though guys, I am Danny Burke. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.
So, aren't Teslas really expensive?
Incredibly
Because
expensive
isn't
vehicles.
that the kind of car that I wanted?
It's a self-driving car. That's the one that has made news for being self-driving, where you just sit back, read your newspaper, drink your coffee.
Is that the one that the doors open by themselves? They go up?
Well, they can, and I mean, they can do that in a lot of vehicles, though. It's not just those.
Yeah, but
You wanted a Gran Turismo.
Yes, I understand that, but that's not the car that I'm talking about. Remember we saw... God, I remember John Stamos posted a video on Instagram of one, and its doors came up all by themselves, and I don't know.
It's usually a Lamborghini when they do that.
It wasn't a Lamborghini.
I've seen Teslas, and they don't usually have that,
I
but
think
maybe
it
they
was
do.
a
Some of them
Tesla.
do, I'm sure.
I don't know, but I remember you,
Teslas have the door handles that you don't grab. You put your finger sensors over, and then it opens. And, like, pops up for you can grab it.
I remember telling you about it a long time ago. Seriously, like, what is wrong with our internet? Is it our internet?
Shouldn't be. Charter, we pay you good money. We got the extra, we got the best plan you can get through, you guys.
I don't know, this was a while, like a year ago, but...
I just don't see how the underground transportation could be more cost efficient than above ground transportation. Yeah, it'd be noisier, but the fact of what can go wrong underground?
Right, like the way, like what I thought...
Earthquakes, shifts, I don't know.
Like what would happen if, like, it collapsed in on you or something?
and then you hit it at 600 miles an hour.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. You can, if you want to end this, you can. I'm just trying to look for that.
All right, guys. With that being said, go and subscribe to the channel. Most Amazing Top 10. They do an awesome job. I have no idea how this channel only got 48,000 views, but yet they got 4.5 million subscribers, even though it's posted almost a year ago now. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for them, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Let us know what you think about that down below.
Bye, guys.